secret to my recipe is I make my own ham stock from a ham bone. Now, if you want to see the video on how I made that, there'll be a link at the end of this video. And if you remember in that video, if you make your own ham bone stock, you're going to want to take the ham out because we don't want to cook all the flavor out of that ham. And we're going to add these back to the soup when it's done. The second secret to my 15 bean soup is I don't over soak the beans. 8 hours is maximum. We're going to start by sauteing our vegetables. I like to use grapeseed oil because it doesn't add a lot of flavor to the actual finished dish. We're going to add our diced onion, celery, carrots, mirepoix. And for an extra little added flavor, I'm going to add a little bit of some diced leek. Now we're going to let them sit for a couple of minutes to caramelize and get some nice color and flavor on there. Now that we have some color on our vegetables, let's go ahead and add our garlic and our tomato paste. Now it's very important to cook this tomato paste down for at least 2 minutes because you want to get that metal tasting flavor out of it. Much richer flavor. Boy, that's looking and smelling great. Next, we're going to add our dried basil and thyme. And we're going to give that a little saute here. Then we're going to add our drained beans. Then we'll saute them up to give them some flavor for about maybe a minute. Then we'll add our stock. Now this stock was really reduced, so it's concentrated, so I'm going to add about another 1.5 cups to 2 cups of water. Now that we've got a little bit of a simmer going right now, we're going to lower the heat to its lowest setting, pop on that lid and leave the vent so it can breathe a little, and we'll cook it for 1.5 to 2 hours. By the way, a special shout out to Lavino P in Italy as our first member on our channel. Welcome, Lavino P. Glad to have you. So in the meantime, while this thing cooks down, we're going to have a little bit of wine, and we'll be right back. Boy, after an hour and a half, the house smells fantastic. And we stirred this a few times during that cooking process, and it is looking phenomenal. Now we're going to take our ham pieces that we saved out of the fridge and get them back into the pot. We're going to add in 2 cans, 15-ounce size, of our tomatoes, and as a special layer for flavor and texture, we're going to add some fresh spinach. This is going to wilt down in only a few minutes, and we'll taste. We haven't added any salt, so we may have to add some. Just a little bit, not much. Maybe a teaspoon. We're going to top with some sliced green onion tops, the green part, thinly sliced, as a garnish, and some shaved Parmesan cheese. Hey, thanks for cooking with me today. You're always welcome in my kitchen. Please consider becoming an insider as one of our members. And as always, thanks for watching.